Hello, I'm Jay, owner of Volunteer Audio in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, and I'm going to show you today how to connect a headset to the new Soundstream Reserve V2 Radio. I'll show you the proper way to enter pairing mode on your Sena headset or on your Apple AirPods, where to properly connect it in the radio so that you get a great end result. There are 3 Bluetooth chips in this radio, one for phone pairing, one for headsets, and one for rally mode. This is going to be a little tricky, and I'll show you the easiest way to do it the right way so that your headsets work correct every time. All right, so we've got a lot of tech calls coming in about headset pairing, and we've took a lot of them and walked through and showed them what was wrong, and I wanted to make a video to try to make your life a little easier when you go to do this. First off, there is an owner's manual for the radio. You could bring it up and it would go over this, but I know a lot of people would rather watch this than read the manual, but I'm going to tell you there's a couple manuals we need to look at. If you're going to do a headset, whether that's Sena or Cardo, I want you to pull up the manual for your specific headset and figure out how to go into a phone pairing mode. I'll show you how to do it on our Harley-Davidson Sena 50S that I have here. That's the HD branded Sena headset. But some of the headsets are going to be slightly different. And I just want to tell you, you're going to have to find that phone pairing mode before this is going to work right. I've already got our radio up and powered on our motorcycle here. I want you to do me a favor and I want you to go to the apps icon. Now you may have already moved your headset through customization to the home screen, but if it's not there, this gets you there every time. So hit apps. I want you to find the headset icon and select it. Now from here, you'll see we have routing, we have intercom modes, and we have headset list. But we're going to go to our headset list, and here you're going to see there's a search icon. Now if you press that search icon, it's not going to do you any good if you don't already have your device in pairing mode. So I've got my Sena headset here, and I've already read the manual. It's important that we do that. And I figured out what each one of these buttons actually do. And this is our phone button, and this is what they call the jog dial. It tells me if I hold both of these buttons at the same time, it'll go into a phone pairing mode.
Phone pairing.
So it said phone pairing. I now have a blue and red flash. Now, if I were to select this search button now, I'm going to see that immediately it starts giving me a list of different headsets. And I have HD Audio 50S, so I'm going to select it here. All right, so just that quick, my Harley-Davidson headset popped up connected to my radio. My icon on here actually changed to a blue flash now. And that's going to allow me to actually go back. And from here I can select whether I'm going to do phone or audio and so on. But if I go back to the previous page now, I can go to my routing and I can actually change from headsets to speaker. Now routing would be your music. So the top line decides where the music from the radio is going. But if I want my calls, my navigation, and my voice prompts, like from my navigation or any other Siri command or voice activated command, oh, I said Siri, so it's listening now through the headset, cancel. So if I go back here to my apps, I can actually select that that's going to go through my headset. So now my headset is there for my phone calls. When you were to call me now through Apple CarPlay, the radio is going to send that to the headset. Now, if I don't want it to go to the headset, I want it to go out to the speakers, you go here and you change it to speaker. We have the ability to change the audio. So now that we're connected, I want to show you one other place in the radio that's going to be something that you need. So let me go to apps. I'm going to go to settings. We're going to go to audio, and we're going to have volume settings. From here, we have something that's called default audio. Under default audio, I can control the volume of the voice. That would be like anything that's coming through here as far as the like the hands-free voice assistant. Navigation prompts, I have volume control there, so I can turn my navigation prompts up and down. I can turn my Bluetooth talking, what someone's talking to me on the phone, up and down here as well. Now, a lot of times while they're talking to you, you can grab the volume button and you can try to quickly make these changes while that navigation is telling you to turn right. But it's easier to go here and actually turn your navigation up and down while you're sitting still, figure out how loud you want it in your headset, set that volume here. This is where you're going to do that, so that when you select the headset, that it's set at the right volume for you if you're sending it there. Or if you want to send it out your speakers, you can sit still and turn on turn this up and down, take a listen to it coming out the speakers, and find the right place, because when you do this volume, it's not going to adjust these levels. This is how much they are compared to each other. So you're going to be adjusting your main volume from your handlebars. You're going to adjust each one of these in the settings menu. Again, I went to settings, I went to audio, I went to volume settings, and this is under the default volume settings. So under default audio, you're going to make these adjustments. So now some of you decided you didn't want to spend the money on Sena or Cardo headsets, and I'm going to show you how to take your standard AirPods or other ear-in-ear buds and connect those. So we're going to go to apps, we're going to go back to headsets, we're going to go to headset list, and we're going to add our secondary pair. So I'm going to hit search there. I'm going to open up my AirPods so they're active, and I'm going to hold my pairing button on the back. As I hold this, it's going to put it in a pairing mode. And now if I hit cancel, you'll see here are AirPods. I can add those as well. So now I have connection on a set of AirPods. I have connection on a Sena headset. So now both are on here and they can talk to each other. Now if I back up, I can actually pick now which one is the primary and the secondary, which we can decide where each one's going to go. Headsets are, as far as the calling, I can pick my list and I can pick which one is primary and which one's secondary just by selecting them here, reconnecting them. So here's now my AirPod is my first one. Reconnect it. Actually, I think it's going to override and put our Sena as our primary. But let me back up here and show you this. There's this option called intercom mode. If you turn intercom mode on, they're actually now talking to each other. So I'm talking to the passenger in the back. And even though this is a set of Sena headsets and normally use a mesh network, don't want to get them too close to each other. If they were in your ears, they wouldn't be making that noise. But if you turn on intercom mode, you can talk from a Sena headset to a set of AirPods. This is really designed for the people who do not have a mesh network. And I'll turn that back off. It's off. If you don't have a mesh network and you have two cheap in-ear sets, you can use the intercom mode to actually talk to each other through your headsets. Now, if you have Sena, if you have Cardo, and they're already connected to a network together or to each other, just hit your button for intercom on the side. No need to go into the radio. That was there to give you a way to do that when you just had a set of cheap in-ears. So I hope this helped. I hope it showed you how to get here. Make sure you learn how to do Bluetooth pairing. Now, there's more than one pairing mode for a set of Sena headsets. There's also a mesh network pairing to pair to another set of headsets. That's not what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to go into our menu of our settings, and we're wanting to turn on just Bluetooth pairing. So get out your manual, learn how to pair to a phone, not how to pair to another set of headsets. So we're going to pair like this is the phone so we can send it out. So I hope this has helped you. Hope it has answered some questions that maybe you had about how to use your radio. This is going to get you connected to the correct set of Bluetooth chips in the radio so that over and over this is going to work correctly. Like this video. By doing so, it's going to move up volunteer audio and search results. Other people are going to find this video that need to see it. It's free to you and it helps us. We appreciate you doing that. Subscribe to Volunteer Audio's YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook for the latest in Harley audio as it comes out. We're going to show you new products. We're going to show you how to use it. And we're going to make sure that even after you've bought it, that you have the best experience with tutorials like this. If you decide you want to buy one of the V2 radios, if you need help or maybe questions about it, you can check out the product at volunteeraudio.com along with all of our amp and speaker packages. But you can also call us and talk to one of our knowledgeable sales staff at 1-844-30-AUDIO. Thank you so much for watching today. Continue to watch this series if you want to learn more about the V2 radio. And as always, God bless.